Hi everybody. I wanted to record a quick video here to show how to properly install Cherry stabilizers, and also I wanted to take a minute to show what to do if you've already soldered in your switches before installing stabilizers. In my initial assembly video I had used CoStar stabilizers, which have the plus side of being able to be installed after the switches are installed. Cherry stabilizers, however, need to go in before the switch. And I've added an annotation to that video to kind of call that out, but I'm making this quick video here, show you guys how to get yourself out above bind. So the first thing we need to do is we need to desolder these two switches. So I've got my soldering iron already heated up. I've got a solder sucker here. So the proper technique for using this is to apply the soldering iron to the pin that you're sucking the solder off of. While the soldering iron is applied, I will take this, place it right down on top, suck, and then I'll pull both away. And if you do that, it's actually pretty easy. So we'll go ahead and give this a shot. So we apply the iron, we see the solder melt, suck, and pull away. Now we'll do the other side. On to the next switch. And if all the solder doesn't come out, you can just give it another go. Now these switches come out, which can be a little tricky because the plate actually does what it's supposed to and holds them in. There we go. All right. Now that we have the switches removed, we need to assemble the stabilizers. With the Cherry PCB mount stabilizers, you'll have two pieces, two housings, and then two inserts, and then a wire for each piece. So you take the housing, and upside down you want to insert one of the sliders. Now, it might be hard to see this on the camera, but there's a little notch in the corner, and that lines up with the slider, so you'll know you have it in the right way. Then you take the other side and you put in the insert, again lining up the notches, the notch with the cutout. Now we need to insert the wire. So looking at this part right here is going to be where the wire clips in. So from the front side, with the insert about level, insert the wire into it. It should go into the insert. There's a hole that lines up on the insert. So once you're in that hole, then you want to click the wire into place. And you should be able to turn it and see it slide in and out. And then you just repeat those steps on the other side. And then once you have an assembly put together, I'm going to go ahead and do the other one real quick. So now both assemblies are put together. With the wire facing forward, you'll insert. You want to slide these pieces back all the way in and then press the back down. And they should go in and sit nice and flush on the PCB. I mean on the plate. A little hard to see with the black plate, but it's nice and flat. So pretty easy to install. We'll do the other one. Put the front in, slide it into the notches, press down the backs. That's it. That's all there is to the install of those. Now we can take our switches and we can reinstall them. Let's pop right back into place. We can see our pins both came through. Once we're up to temperature, we can go ahead and solder the switches back in. And with our switches soldered in, we are complete. We can place keycaps on the stabilized keys. Stabilizer works as it's supposed to.